God. Let me see if this thing is getting good to me, and it might just be good to me. Alice, I've discovered that sometimes when you're by yourself, you need to start playing the DVD of your mind and start looking back over your life and think about where would you be if God had really left you by yourself. You need to think about all those situations God could have let take you out because of your craziness and your ego. Some of you know that you should have been dead. Some of you should have been in a mental institution. Some of you have been in a mental institution, but you got out with a piece of your mind. Some of you should have been in jail. Some of you should have been fired. Some of you should have lost your mind, and all of us should have been on our way to hell. But when you start thinking about how God made a way out of no way, how he opened doors no man could close, how he closed some doors that you're really glad he closed, how he turned your mistakes into opportunities for ministry, I should not have to beg you to give God some praise. Ooh, this thing is getting good to me. Listen, I just wonder, do I have some testimonies up in here? I'm talking about some living testimonies about what God has done. We got some people who have seen some stuff. You lived through some terrible situations. You overcome some crazy circumstances, and you've been to hell and back, but you still show up Sunday after Sunday talking about, I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. I got some folks in here who are living testimonies about how God changed your life and worked for your good because he put some people and some situations in your path. And if you did not have the Lord, you would have done some things that would have put you under the jail. But look at God and then look at yourself and then look back at God and say, Lord, I will serve you until the day. Do I have anybody that says sometimes you just gotta talk to yourself? I know the psychiatrist said you shouldn't talk to yourself, but sometimes you need to talk to yourself. I'm gonna confess and be transparent with y'all. There are times I'm driving in my car and I start thinking about all the stuff that God has done, and I said, Lord, if you hadn't done so and so, I wouldn't be here right now. There are times I'm driving down I-70 on my way to church. My mind starts thinking about, whoa, Lord, if you hadn't let me stay where I was, I wouldn't be where I am. Do I have anybody that can testify, Lord, you have brought me through many dangers? I feel like hollering up in here, toils and snares. Now watch this. After I talk to myself, I gotta tell somebody else that if it had not been for the Lord on my side, where? Do I have anybody that ain't too afraid or too afraid or too scared to tell somebody else, if it wasn't for the Lord, I wouldn't be here right now? Tell somebody, if it wasn't for the Lord, I wouldn't be here. Give a testimony about the goodness of Jesus and all he's done for you. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and end it right now. We're gonna go ahead and end it right now. Do I have anybody in the house that will say